Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. We're at Baselworld 2013 with Bell and Ross. We're interviewing Mr. Carlos Rosillo. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Ariel.
So, you're going to bring us through the new 2013 collection, but we're starting at a cockpit. Tell us about this.
First, we're starting with this historical cockpit. Why? Because this is the inspirational. Many watch brands love aviation and planes. You can look at the airplane, or you can be in the airplane looking at the instruments. And when you are in the cockpit, then you're the pilot, you're the captain, and you're the boss who drives the plane. So if you look at the instrument, you will have our first thematic. Please come in, let me show you our first thematic. So you have here the cockpit with the 6 key instruments that allow you to pilot the plane. You remember horizon, turn coordinator, altimeter, and this year we complete the collection with airspeed, heading indicator, and climb. With those 6, you have all the instruments to pilot the plane, and of course this gives you, it's not the original instrument, it's a watch. So instead of giving you, for instance, the climb, it gives you the power reserve. Here in the heading indicator, you have with the arrow the hour, and then at the nose of the airplane you have the minutes. So this is the first thematic with instrumentation.
And this is all based on the airplane cockpit instruments.
Absolutely.
And every single year has some cool limited editions like this.
And this is, by the way,
this is a set.
This is a set. The first 99 pieces will be sold as a set with this box, showing as if it was a real cockpit.
Cool.
So we continue the flying instrument. 2 new watches, the vintage Flyback, because of course pilots use Flyback, it's very useful. You don't have to stop, reset, and start with the same button. You just use the Flyback to reset.
And what movement does this have? Because I know
this is a Dubois de Pras.
Okay, so central seconds and central minutes.
Correct. So easier to read. And the other one is the GMT with big date. So as you remember, vintage and BR Aviation, the square one, the round one.
So what's this collection called exactly?
This is the vintage Flyback.
Vintage Flyback.
And this is the Aviation GMT.
Aviation GMT. Cool. I like the orange.
So, second thematic. Tribute to aviation. An important company, Dassault. Their motto is innovation and tradition. One of the mythical plane, the Falcon. History of Falcon is interesting. When the president of Pan Am wanted to find the best jet, he asked Charles Lindbergh, what plane do I have to take? And then Lindbergh wrote, I've got your bird. It was, at that time it was called Mr. 20, and now they changed the name into Falcon. And
what's so good about the Falcon plane?
The Falcon was a small plane that allows you to have an autonomy and to go very fast and very long distance.
Do you know around when the plane came out, like what year?
63.
63.
In 63, and so they're celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Falcon, and we have created this limited edition for Dassault with the airplane and with this, whether it is in chrono, whether it is automatic. And those two are,
brown metallic dye.
The limited edition is brown metallic. The normal edition is black. So the difference is this one will be the normal one, and the limited edition, which is sold only through e-boutique and our boutiques, and through Dassault, is the one with the plane.
That's great looking. I like that. 500
pieces only. And those are the golden heritage. Also, it's the 60s, but we have a special color dial, and you have those indexes and the hands which are in gold.
Nice.
Third thematic, material and complication. When you love nice movement, you explore with nice materials, with argentium that we have discovered last year, with a regulator with pink gold, with this pocket watch, and those are the BRS in automatic, but with ruthenium or silver dial.
Now those are new hands. I've never seen those hands before.
Yes,
right?
absolutely, because we wanted to develop the BRS collection, but with a more sophisticated dial and more sophisticated hands with an automatic movement. You remember that BRS was only in quartz or in manual with gold.
Right.
We have done those two
Is
executions.
the case a little bit more thick?
Not too much, because we have made I don't know how to call this. It's nearly the same thickness.
Okay, so on the bottom.
Yeah,
it's a little
yeah,
thicker,
yeah.
right.
Cuvette.
So would you say this is now a unisex model? Because the BRS
Correct.
was a
It is.
woman's
It is.
start. Okay, nice.
This one is Unio military watches. Unio tourbillons. This is a military tourbillon.
Is this part of the WW1 collection?
WW2.
WW2.
It's like a bomber, and you can open the protection, and then you find inside all the regulator, the tourbillon, the power reserve, the thrust index.
Fantastic. So for 2013, it looks like aviation and military.
Aviation,
really
military, we kept our DNA, and with I would say with sophistication of material, sophistication of dial, sophistication of hands, of finishing. Yeah.
Fantastic. Carlos, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ariel.